Welcome back to another YouTube video, Metaphor. Last time we left off, we finished off Altbury, did all the requests.
Where to?
Now the only thing left to do is develop our supporter bonds. And maybe do the Colosseum if we get a chance. Let me just make sure.
Really?
Yep. Looks like everything's taken care of. I want to lay eyes upon your visage again, like a gentleman I kept my word. I've informed my supporters I relinquished my bid for the throne. In any case, if I couldn't fell you, I could never defeat Luis. No, in truth, I knew I was bested from the start. What chance had against the sheer might of Luis? But my pride I couldn't bring myself to admit it. Okay, but you're still a racist piece of trash though.
Now, where was I?
Do I want to go to Academia right now?
No.
Yeah, I'm gonna search up for special experiments. See if I can make some more masks or something. Let's see.
Do make yourself at home.
Oh, yep. Give me it. Oh, we're missing a few masks. Need Talisman of the Raptor. I don't know where we can get that, but I want to get it. There's a summoner, seems to be really OP with the variety of skills they have and elements they have. So, who knows? Anyway. It's time to do what we wanted to do for a long time. Let's go speak to Hulkenberg. Are your preparations in order? Okay. Difficult but lacks the final battle looming on the horizon. I'm thinking my once compatriot Rodolphe. I still want to believe in him. I can't help but hope that in the heart of his ambition still lies a knight's conviction. I believe I know the way I might see the truth. For a fair and honest duel. I doubt he'd fight fair. I feel I can see through Rodolphe as part of my overflowing wisdom.
Perhaps.
You think I'm capable of such dishonor? Surely. No, you're right, I shouldn't discount it. Perhaps he would resort to underhanded means.
No.
I suppose I simply didn't want to consider it. There's a hard prospect to face that it would change so drastically. But indeed, it's as you say. I have a higher cause to fight for. I cannot afford to risk my life in a more petty pursuit. You know, I've actually just been asked a favour by an old acquaintance. I should reach out to him.
Say.
I should like to go to him now if my witness has no objections. Yeah, sure, let's go.
I thank you.
Heartening indeed. Let us go to the gallows and Grand Chat. I've heard word that Rodolphe is preparing for another execution. Before I arrive, I must be with a certain organisation. You go on. Let us meet at the gallows. Yeah, that animated voice that does go to the gallows.
Listen!
Good citizens, once again it appears some traits have wormed their way into our midst.
My words.
But fear not, in the name of the Honourable Order of Knights, we shall render judgment upon these 8 pawns of evil who would disturb our peace.
Wait.
Rodolphe, halt!
Whoops.
What now? Have you come to aid in this execution?
No.
We've come to stop you.
Yes.
Indeed, you stand as the guiltiest man here. Never hide your sins behind the knighthood's honour again. By my hands you will stain it no further. What isn't this a sight? That defecting vagrant and buster so with the knight commander himself.
No.
Nay, we two were once raw knights both, bits of a feather, and so Rodolphe I challenge you to a duel.
As a knight.
And should I win, I will halt this capricious execution. I stake my very life upon it. A dueler, you would gamble your life for this? You'd be no match for me besides. You then mean to run from my challenge or command of the Honourable Order?
Yeah!
Death to traitors, glory to the Knight Commander.
Do you see sense?
If you would have your answer, the duel is a sacred battle. As a knight, will you disregard it? Very well. Consider your foolish offer accepted. If you wish so bad to demand of a gulf between us, then I shall oblige you. Here's my witness. Where is yours?
Oi!
Naced him. So, you'll be my witness, I trust I need not explain.
Well then.
Due to more discreet grounds, this will be a fierce battle indeed, and don't wish to set the people ill at ease. I shall meet you before the great gate. To me. When it comes to the great gate, I'll start the capsules instructors.
Here.
You chose a place far indeed from any audience. Had you more confidence, we could have set this for all to see. No dying out there.
Now then.
Witnesses present and ready. Now then, let's fight with all honour and fairness. Draw your sword with Donphy. That'd be quite unnecessary. Niston. But I can't move.
Absurd.
You and this whelp have made quite the names for yourselves. You think I'd do the deed right there with the whole time watching? Next to me was kind enough to bring a special designator once outlawed. I thought killing you might take some extra measures. Yes, doesn't it? Like 100 blades in one, slicing through every part of you, and their pain.
It was you.
Why didn't you face me instead? Not interfere. Radiant's despair would endure this pain 1,000-fold. Oh.
Redanth.
I wanted to believe you'd accept my challenge in earnest, but now, more than anything, I seriously thought I've faith in you. A strike brought him to his knees.
Redanth.
The skills have dulled Redanth. Not Nathan fellow appears to have absconded. Victory is ours then. As rage your farce of an execution shall be stayed. How can this be? An heirs of nepotism, propped up by nothing more than their lineage, has no right to take what I've earned by ability alone.
Stop.
Took nothing from you. It was you alone who soiled, then abandoned your knightly path.
Speak no more.
Stay your tongue, I'm nothing like you. You threw your title away, but for duty to maintain absolute order in the city while the throne remains
Heed
unoccupied.
my words.
You think it easy to keep the citizens in line? You think it's a simple matter? How snarls must the sea force to eliminate resistance?
No.
A knight follows an oath of allegiance, not power alone. It's not a convenience of a title, it only means to bury one's own fears of inferiority. I had hoped you and I may have one last fair duel as peers, but the time for sentiment is past. Our paths diverged long ago.
Hail.
Enough of this. Took away this fiend who mistook and abused the crown's power for his own.
Alright.
That time I got to step in. Take him away. Aye, sir.
My word.
Never thought you saw this in a duel. Not really a bloke to fight fair, is he? Who are you? Ah, Lady Hulkenberg didn't say. We're the Knights of the Shadow Guard. Madame's been relieved of his duties as Knight Commander, as such we're taking him into custody.
This time?
Anyhow, you've really helped us out. We went in for a chance to catch your Darth Vader handed over stepping us bounds. I did mention, yes? I'd call upon a certain organisation before we set forth. I'd been asked to help expose Radom's wrongdoings. Having departed the knighthood, I was also free of certain limits imposed by the title. Still, you seem pretty reluctant, Lady Hulkenberg. Kept saying you convinced Radolf to step down of his own volition.
I
wanted to believe that within him, a knightly pride yet survived, and now it is an outcome most unfortunate.
No.
But you were able to stop him. You're right, I'm not a woman without you, so thank you for seeing this through. We've already investigated his home and had all the evidence we need. Seems he was executing certain people who'd gotten on the wrong side of the nobles. And those 8 that were to be hanged today, they were acquitted of all wrongdoing. It's not the Shadow Guard's true purpose to be sure, but hard to overlook something like this. We thank you for your efforts in resolving the matter, Dame Knight.
a true knight.
You address me as a knight to a fellow knight. I can't see if I've lived up to such a title.
Incredible.
You certainly seem like a modern knight to me, Hulkenberg. You exaggerate, surely. I've a ways to go until that point. We still have yet to restore His Highness the Prince after all. For now though, your words are enough for me. Thank you. Since I parted ways with Redanfe, I thought I was no longer worthy of the company of friends. The more I flaunted on my own, the more distant any escape seemed, I lost sight of the path ahead.
My thanks.
But now I've overcome the woman I once was, thanks to you. There we go, 2 new archetypes.
Now, a new...
2 new archetypes in the bag.
Yes, I am your knight.
1, 2, 3. There's still quite a few left to unlock. Very nice.
Now then.
Let's return to the team. I am tired indeed. We've done all we can here. The only thing left to do is wait. Pursuits of a Shadow God are classified, of course. I'm sorry to ask, but could you keep from mentioning these matters to our friends? Sure. I feel as though I've gotten some more support from the Knighthood thanks to Hulkenberg's increased trust in me. Back to the Altarby Tavern. I heard a voice. What can I do? My words ain't getting through to him. Look, so we can do Katharina now. Okay. I'll probably max out Katharina too because her abilities are really good. Insanely good. Only takes 3 slots. If they all happen subsequently, day after day, we can max it out. So let's do it. Let's go talk to her.
Hi there.
I'm still alive and kicking, I see. Remember I mentioned before about how the people used to support me on attacking people now? I went to visit the hideout and stop them, but there's no way they'll listen to me after I failed them. Now they're in it. Truth is, I'm scared. I'm scared of confronting the fact that I betrayed them. Let everyone down, and damn it, that's hard to accept.
Huh?
You really think so? It's not just because I ain't good enough. Good thing we got top and stop for 5. Anyone would find that scary. Nobody wants to disappoint people. Does that mean everyone else feels it's not self-loathing in their stomach and just powers through it? Well then no more belly aching for me, I suppose. I'll have to fess up to him. And you're coming with me, yeah? Let's go.
Jeez.
Nice, hell yeah. It's just on the outskirts of Altarby, so we could run there, but I'll be considered this time. Let's take a carriage.
Yeah.
Katharina, why are you here? What do you want? Surely you know you're not welcome here anymore. Yeah, I'll leave once I've said my piece.
Oh.
You must stop attacking people, and that means returning everything you stole.
What?
I thought you'd say something smart. You want us all to starve, do you? You're a traitor. No, you're wrong.
You'll be fine.
I stand proud, Katharina. Don't worry, I am backing down. I'm speaking up for my sake and yours.
Listen to me.
Listen to your hearts.
Everyone.
Feeling everything needs is just a vicious cycle. Everything you stole can be stolen right back from you, and then what?
One in my leg.
When I live in fear of others trying to take what's yours, when a life where you gotta right back going hungry, isn't that what we're trying to change? The more you steal, the more you're gonna get stolen from.
Duh.
You should have to run your mouth. Someone should have preached you letting their boyfriend the door. Look, I know you're not all happy with how things are right now. Exactly so. What are you gonna do about it? Any bright ideas?
Bloody hell.
A palpus has no business lecturing about society anyway. You people can't even hold down decent jobs. Oh. The rich get richer without even trying. They don't even give a damn about money that feeds the system. You've only ever been their tool. Real. You're so real for that.
Listen up.
I know how the world works. Follow my lead and you'll have money in your pockets, drink in your cups, and life will be just grand.
You got it.
I'm gonna bring change to this putrid world. But first we have to swat away the flies. We aren't your tools either, Many Hot.
Huh?
Of course not, I'll pay. Capture Katharina and you'll be rich.
Ah,
You're not gonna kill me, are you?
Hmm.
I wouldn't do that. Why? He would probably do worse things to you. I led you all astray, I've got to own up to that. You see now what it's like to be stolen from? That's why you don't reflect it on anyone.
That's why.
Let's hope we can make a kinder world. Everyone lives right by themselves. A world people want to live in. Kinder world. I think I finally got through to them. Hopefully they'll stop stealing now. My net's gone to the rusty nail. It's still a lot worse than what we've seen. In the end, we got the peaceful resolution we'd hoped for. So we did. Everyone's probably sick of him deep down. But you know, I still have to think that when he shed a tear for his purpose, it was real. The way I heard it, he was in the army once, but his rogue and Ishkir superiors treated him like dirt. His life's been just as hard as any purpose, and discrimination tends to give you perspective. All said, where do I go from here?
Come on.
He was right when he said I didn't have any sort of plan. All I know is I don't want to leave my people behind.
It'll be fine.
We can work on that together. You're just a big softy, aren't you? Like that with everyone, not just me.
Thank you.
Thank you for everything.
So much.
Giving me so much courage. Here we go, rank 6. Only 2 more ranks for there to go.
I've got to keep getting better, don't I?
Oh, I didn't realise that was part of 6 too. I thought it was part of 7. Didn't really look at it properly. Going forward, I'll try my best to think for myself without relying on others, but you'll help me with that, won't you? But the next time we meet, I'm sure I'll have some new messes for you to help me clean up. So we have 6 more time slots before they get forced onto the next part of the plot. We just don't have enough time, man. I don't see how we're gonna max everything out.
Luis.
We have no idea what Luis's trump card entails, and consequently, we can't know how effective our preparations will be. I never read airs on it myself. Just heard rumours about some really nasty magic, but it is a fight. Just gotta prepare as best as you can and be ready for anything.
Deadline.
2 days remaining in our stay, we should strive to get stronger, yes. But don't forget that earning support from the people also bosses our chances. We cannot get any more support if we wanted to.
Let's go.
Okay, we can't max out Hulkenberg just yet. Alright. It's just Yufa and Basilio. Wait, why can't we do this guy? That's how it ends. Let's see what's wrong.
Thank you, truly.
Just give me a word for me. My runes are slowly but surely improving. And if you make me rounds again, well, 1 round that is. In a little while, I'd like to have a long talk with you before I leave town, that is. Doesn't seem like Barden's fully recovered yet. I should give him some time and come back later. Okay. That's also later. Interesting. That's probably later too. Maybe we can do some more of this tonight. Who knows? If not, then we have more time slots available to do whatever they want. I guess we can do Yufa. But before that,
What now?
there's one thing I want to do. Oh, this is expensive.
I see. Fascinating.
What is this?
This right here. I'm counting on you.
Give me it. I'm really curious what happens if you unlock all the archetypes. I'll be very disappointed if nothing at all happens.
I see. Fascinating.
Like, very disappointed. We'll see though.
New skills, new possibilities.
Let's see here. Rank 6, that's doable. Rank 8, can't do that right now. We might be able to do that now. Who knows? Can't do that right now. We can make our way towards that, I suppose. Can't do that right now. That's part of the plot. We can't do anything to help Juno right now. Okay. Maybe we're not doing too badly. The only thing I'm worried about is my elegance is still level 3. That's what I worry about. And I wonder if Barden wants elegance level 5 finish. I just don't know. Let's speak to Yufa. And increase her rank.
What shall we do?
I don't have any regrets, yeah, whatever. I have a favour to ask of you. You'd accompany me to a church in Brawlhaven. That church just gave me such a strange feeling. And even with that promise I made to Ovi. Let's head over.
Thank you very much.
I honestly hope I'm just imagining things. But if we should make sure everything is okay, let's go. Ovi wasn't at the church, but I thought I could feel her presence. Of course, maybe it's just my imagination.
What is it?
There's a back door here if we just...
This is the place.
I can feel Magla coming from behind the store and it's not good.
All right.
Let's go take a look.
That's surely right.
Yes, if we're careful. But I bet there's going to be fucked up shit happening in here. Now I'm going to open the store.
Dear God.
Please help Mama and all the rest of the sick people. If you do, I promise to always pray a whole lot and be a good girl. Those voices.
Oh,
Yufa. What are you doing down here in the basement? This is the sick room, you realise, for Ovi's mother and others who are ailing. Ovi. They are faithful adherents afflicted with an illness we cannot identify. We even requested a skilled healer, but to no avail. Those afflicted are prone to violence as though they are not themselves, so we have to contain them here. That's right. Mummy and everybody got possessed by something evil. That's why I go to church every day and pray for a really long time. If I pray unto the church, God will hear me faster, right? Are there no other means of treating them? This illness appears to only affect fellows of sanctism, so it must be the doings of the devil. Therefore we must continue offering our prayers unto God. Only path to triumphing over malady is the path of profound faith.
but then
But something's not right here. That smell I've been faintly sensing, I can see it now.
I won't.
This place is filled with a stagnant magla, probably because far too many intense feelings are concentrated in one place.
About that.
And into the same situation as in the Dragon God's temple. I don't mean to deny sanctism. I simply cannot believe any of this can be resolved through prayer alone. There was a time in my hometown when our misguided prayers caused our God to become a calamity upon us. The magla here reminds me of what I felt back then. Good intentions twisted by blind faith. I think continuing to pray so much may only serve to worsen the illness. Still, you heretical tongue pagan, our prayers shall be heard.
Come on.
You can see what you can't, you should listen to her.
Silence.
You're nothing more than a heathen, what could you possibly know? Mama.
Leave this place.
Their pain is only worsened by blasphemers who dare speak against God in His holy church. Leave here at once. Ignorance prevails, eh?
Shame to admit, but
There are times when prayers are comfort false. Doesn't comfort anything. Like during times of illness, but to rely on it as your only means to suck it, I can't imagine it.
if we do nothing,
And just think that sort of magla, born aloft on so much blindly zealous prayer, if it spreads, the whole town will be in danger. We have to act.
that's surely right.
Yes, we can't let the disaster that happened in Itria repeat itself. More than anything, I refuse to allow a young child who so loves their mother to go through what I did. I and many of Islanders were devoted to a doctrine which marched my parents into an early grave. My heart still bleeds from that loss. You can discard me as a pagan, and I'll do the best I can, just like you when you helped me. Two more rank ups for her, and we can get her archetype too.
Be that as it may.
However, if we try to persuade them now, they will only dig in their heels all the harder. Let's leave and come back when calm has been restored. I hope you have another Catherine request. But if not, then we'll do the Colosseum, I guess. Oh, we can do Juna. That works for me. Yeah. Alright, well, let's go speak to Juna then. A good escort.
Hey.
Finally facing off against Louise. I think I got butterflies. Okay. Oh, guess what's time? Guess what? It's time to pick up my outfit from the tailor and go get it, my good man. One step closer to really lifting some spirits, and I treasure these moments. Of course.
Thanks.
Thank you for being such a good sport. Let's head to the tailor in Brawlhaven then.
Hello?
I've come to pick up my dress for the festival. I thought the Resanta Gale picked up earlier was in your employ, Lady Juna.
Wait.
Resanta Gale, you say? It couldn't be. A singer was shouting at you from last year's festival.
Recall.
Her name is Martis and she still harassed me that outfit is in danger.
Hurry!
Perhaps she hasn't gotten far, let's look around. There she is, over there.
Please.
Martis, right, did you take my outfit? If so, I'll have it back,
What
please.
do you want?
Your outfit? Don't play dumb, you're the only one who had a girl to stoop so low. Oh really? I did pick up my dress earlier, but this is so last year, so it's ashes now.
That.
You wouldn't. You know how much you made this like June, and there was no need to burn it. It was my dress to do what I want with, detailed it to my measurements just last year. And you have the audacity to trot you out in the same bloody dress. Comparisons alone will make a mockery of me. You're a big famous songstress, what the hell compels you to ship out the Bluebell sideshow and steal my livelihood?
Oh.
So you listen. How about or spread those pretty Erica flowers all over the stage? They're poisonous, of course, perfect for a viper like you. Maybe you'll shed your skin and roll to find out what a cute little thing you really are. What a disgusting person. Why Erica flowers? I can't, I'm scared. If the Erica flowers on stage, I'll
No.
be right there beside you, don't worry. True train, I have a reliable escort, I'm sure I'll be fine. The fuck are Erica flowers? I know I was asked to do it, but in a way I did still just perform in summer. No you didn't. Then I can't let other people looking forward to it down now.
So, a song.
Music shares its origin with magic, you know. A song has the power to lift spirits and ease sorrow. As a child, music was my only hope in a way. I want to share that hope with people all over the world through the magic that we all call song. People used to say my head was in the clouds, that I was a dreamer, but it's not a dream. It's both my reality and my future. I can achieve it. I will achieve it. You're not so different, I imagine. Making an effort to take the future in your hands, quite a pair you make, Alright. He's rank 4 now too.
Now then.
I've decided, forget the dress, I'll show up just as I am, no bells and whistles.
Thanks.
I appreciate you being today. I'll stop by Capital Town about the outfit and then head back.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws
Only 3
nearer.
days left, chat. Only 3 days left.
Alright then.
Okay, Basilio is the only one that wants to speak to me now. Who's
Alright.
this? Let's see what we're missing for this, if it's time or a start.
Say,
There's some business to discuss with you. Concerns our duel, or rather the proceedings following it. Such matters require due discretion now. The kindly surroundings do not afford us. Perhaps you might indulge me when next we travel. Okay, we
alright.
should travel, and then we can finish it off. That's fine. They don't want anything more right now. That's plot related. That's also relic related. That's probably plot related since it's coming up again. Plot related. This is going pretty well. As I said, my only concern is my elegance stat. It's pretty low. But let's speak to Basilio and start getting his rank up.
Now what am I to do?
Yo,
Hey, where are you up to? Reese is waiting for us. Got to make sure we're in top shape to face him. Got a moment to spare? Let's get down to the shops in Brawlhaven at some point. If it could be easier if we could take the runner, if that's alright, I mean. Yeah, sure.
Right then.
Alright, let's get moving. Ah, gee, wild luck, Joe. I'm afraid your remedy's just sold out. We'll have to check back when the seasons change, eh? That's about when all the peddlers pass through.
Huh?
I can't wait that long, though. Those herbs are the only thing that actually do something for the pain.
Oi!
Strike me down, is that you, Basilio?
Vinka?
No disease, Vinca, you gotta be kidding me. You survived, eh? And as big as house. Put the words out of your mouth, mate. Look at you, Basilio, you're bleeding massive. But you have to be bigger though, it's been years since we were kids.
Hey.
By the way, who's this little square? Got yourself a crony?
Nah.
Nothing like that. He's a comrade, no, a friend. Don't have to watch what you say anyway. You don't care what tribe you are. Well, that tracks, we got it rough enough. But supposing nobody knows the side of the world better than an elder. My name's Vinca. Good to meet you, eh? Me, Fidelio and Basilio go way back.
Nice to meet you. Truth is,
Vinca was there at the Ignited Experiment Facility back when Dad and I were kids.
oh,
And we even talked about the facility, eh? Must be some friend who put up all that mess. I have to say though, it's damn good to see you after you two ran off. This was a praying you'd make it out alive. Some smart ass didn't mind to bet him if you two lived or died. Looked like one was better than you were living, so I'll settle that. Sounds like you won that bet. Well, for those always been as sharp as a blade, as long as they stuck together with a fair shot.
speaking of,
You're gonna shoot after some of these herbs, yeah? Yeah, take them. Gonna mark our reunion somehow.
serious?
I mean, I'll turn them down, but I'm gonna lead them yourself. Well, these, no worries, these would have just been my just-in-case supply. Go on, have them, before I change my mind.
Thanks.
I'll sorry for the trouble, but thanks all the same. So how's Fidelio? Got a tongue as sharp as his wits, but I love to chat with him all the same.
I'll tell.
Del's gone. He died. Right then.
Hey.
What's wrong? I'm fine. Just let wrong and got a twinge is all. Always been the only lad I know who can screw up sleeping.
Well then.
Sorry. We'll meddle down for the day. Next time let's talk more about Fidelio, eh? Right. You sure you're good there?
Sam.
Shite, if his chest ain't that bad, it's once he sleeps at all. One way or another, we got the herbs, just like I owe you and Vinca. Oh, I got it. I'll cook something up for you. No, don't look it, but I'm a hell of a chef, me. Look forward to it.
Then.
You better. You even put a smile on Del's face when my cooking did. They were both partial to power-plus food anyhow.
Leave it to me.
Done deal, I'll whip up a real feast, so I hope you're ready. Well, you better not be making me power-plus food, I don't really eat like dog food and stuff, you know what I'm saying? Do you reckon rank 4 with the max we can take this guy to? This is useless. I mean, it's good. It's good for like if I had him in my party, but I don't. I don't think the Berserker's that good. Hey, did you hear? Found that clergyman's body over by the church.
What in the world?
His neck was broken, right? It's all fine. It's bound to be some pagan from out of town. A murder. Nasty business that. Better get back before you get caught up in anything messy. Anyone want to speak to me? Oh, Katharina does. And 7 Katharina. That'll leave us with one day. It's not good. Oh well. Maybe, I guess we can't do the Coliseum after all, chat. Let me do a save, it's been a while.
Hi there.
Oh, still kicking. Oh wait, just the guy I wanted to see. Been feeling all about what happened last time. I have to put words to words. You got time to hear me ramble? Yeah, of course.
Thank you so much.
Do ya? What a champ. I know I talked big before, but I haven't done much of anything. I don't really know what to do if I'm honest.
You know something?
Now just thinking back to what Manny Hot said. about finding proper jobs. He was right about that, at least. Honest work would lead to honest lives, and more importantly, food on the table. That's where it hit a dead end. What jobs could powerpuss like us even qualify for? Well, not every day you see Catherine here in Alterbury.
Huh?
Eudoricus! You're gathering people up for work in these parts? I'm done doing that. I've got a steady gig at a huge furniture shop. The old man who runs the place has taken a liking to me. He's even let me come up with new products and find a new help. He even put in all those guys I saw on the couch the other day.
I'm so glad.
Well, that just brilliant. I'm over the moon for you. It's all thanks to you, you know. The old man's only nice to powerpuss like us because apparently he saved his life a long ways back. He was cutting wood in the mountains and some bear didn't much appreciate it. He started running for his life when you swooped in and took it down. He says that he knows most of his powerpuss are good folks, so he doesn't mind giving his work. That's wonderful. Fantastic even.
Excuse me.
That all said, he's probably just one guy in a long list of people you've helped, right, Katharina? But what goes around comes around. If you're having a pinch, you come straight to us here. Thanks, and tell all the lads I said hello.
I see it clear
Ryan
as
and
day.
others here. Wasn't in my head before. There's some stuff even I can't do alone. One person making waves may not amount to much, but when everyone gets stuck in, the world's gonna change, I know it. Agreed, but change doesn't happen overnight. True, but by the time I'm an old grandma, I bet I'll see a very different world than what we're seeing now.
Thank you.
Thanks though, you've always been there for me. I know you never really have the time, but you carve some out anyway. And you know what? I think that's where we deserve a king.
Think of the future.
I want to live in the kind of world you create. I really hope we become king and not that prince. He's just been sleeping doing nothing the entire time, the lazy bum. Certain dungeons. One of dungeon cafe may exhibit a martial arts pose at the beginning of a battle, performing a powerful attack on a single enemy. Oh, that's pretty cool.
Let's talk shop.
Something's dawning on me. Not sure to put words to it, but most people find work through connections, right? And try to make themselves like a good fit for that kind of
Don't
work.
fret now.
I guess what I'm saying is that's such a bad thing. Take me for instance. I'm pretty tenacious, you know that about me? Well, you're the coolest. You think so? Well, for your information, I break dishes because I don't know my own strength, and complicated topics put me to sleep. And one more fun fact, I'm sure you must too. I'm not done asking for your help by a long shot.
See you in a bit.
So anyway, I'm really out there putting the work in, so don't be a stranger. We have one more day.
Time marches on, and the
Maybe
age
2
of
more
the new
slots.
king draws nearer.
We can't get episodes level 4 like I wanted
Look
to.
at this.
It's not good. We're 1 behind.
Hey,
Got any unfinished business around here? Got a scoot tomorrow if you're ready to say goodbye to this place or not. This is where all will be settled. Let's leave no intention unrealised. The prince would want it that way. I generally think you're gonna test the stuff ourselves at Montari's restaurants where we still can, but I guess you don't think with your stomach all the time.
Right then.
This is it. Let's transfer tune up before we take on the biggest bastard of a mage out there. 1 day left, yeah? Let's get everything done with. I can't, I don't have enough time. Simply do not have enough time.
Shall we?
Oh no, if it wants time off me. Rank 5. Oh. I mean, at least we're getting close to Devil Summoner. Let's see, so that would take... That's 2 days, 4 days, 7 days, 8 days, 9.5 days worth of requests here. Let's look at the calendar. That's no good. It's no good at all. How much time do we have? Oh, we are here. So if we have 30 We have 38 days left. I don't think we have enough time. This is the Colosseum battles too. These aren't finished. I'm not gonna get a perfect run. Ah, whatever, man. Let's just try our best.
What can I do?
Oh no, what should I do? Wish we could talk about. Let's go.
What should we do?
If our big battle is coming soon, I don't want to have any regrets about it. I didn't mean to bother you. I'm just really concerned about Arthur and the others. You're alright. Do you mind going with me to check on them? Now let's go do it.
Thank you very much.
Thanks. Let's use teleportation magic to get there. We believe in different gods and idea, but I think I can get them to listen to me.
Let us pause.
Something's amiss.
Oh,
Yufa. It's here. What shamelessness.
truly.
Pardon?
You!
Don't play this for fools, this is all you're doing,
Oi.
pagan. Did you take Santa Hyperic and the sick ones?
What?
We haven't done anything at all.
You don't say.
You don't know where they are?
The worst.
Here's what happened. You insulted Sanctus when Sancta Hyperic was in a righteous rage. No, you've misunderstood. I just want to help those people in the cellar. You felt you're a bad person like everyone says. I just want her back. Give her back, please. Ovi. Do people have no hearts? They called you minions of a devil, but now I believe it. That illness is pagan handiwork for
No, we
certain.
mustn't yield.
I just want to talk with you all. You're wasting your words, so you're not going to listen. At least not right now. But, oh. They just run off. That definitely doesn't make it look more suspicious. You're alright. What about you?
That's true, but
Thank you very much. Oh,
I can't believe they treated you as bad as they did me. If what happened to you, well, I would have had to cast a lifelong curse on them.
I think not.
I wouldn't actually do that. Why not? Well, they're truly further look in their eyes. Instead of being worthless, have disappeared, yet this was altogether different. When they started crowding me, I could see the distortion of Magla around them. I just hate to give voice to this, but it felt like a possession.
Then,
What can I do to help when they see me as some sort of great enemy?
listen.
Let's snap them all out of this trance. You always seem so unshakably optimistic, and your conviction, happy the way you are, it's a video game. I never feel any sense of hesitation from you. I really admire that. I worry constantly and I'm always looking for answers.
No.
Everyone worries and everyone wants answers to the unknown.
is it true?
Really? I always feel like I'm the only one who's confused and feeling helpless. Eventually, I accepted that it was simply my fate to never change. My destiny was to be born as a priestess and die as one.
But then,
But now, I've started to think my fate might be in my own hands. Maybe I can bend chance to my will. After all, it was by chance that I met Ovi and Hyperic, yet now I care deeply about what happens to them. If my feelings can be altered so dramatically, then my destiny may be one of change and transformation after all.
I do believe.
And now I want to transform into a source of strength for Ovi and Hyperic. Then let's help them.
Thank you very much.
Let's start the search for Hyperic and those who were sick. Here we go, rank 5, one more rank up for him, you get an archetype.
The old, cowardly me is no more.
I'm sure we can find clues at the church, but we can't get close to it right now.
Must.
It's nearly night anyway, so let's come back another day. I'll try to come up with a plan by then. We can speak to Juna, get Juna rank 5. And that's it. Alright, let's do that then. So, let's take it into account then. And we'll look at this. So, that's plot related. Half a day. That's gonna be rank 5. So, a day and a half. 3 days. 3 days and a half. For 6 days and a half. 7 days and a half. 8 days. 9 days. We just don't have enough time.
Hey,
We're finally facing off against Luis. I've been waiting for this moment so long I think I've got butterflies. I want him to calm down. I keep wondering how the performance at the festival go.
Sorry about that.
Ah, sorry. I hardly recognise myself with all these heavy sighs. You read about the threat? Yeah, exactly. Thanks for remembering. Would you really scatter Erica flowers across the stage? Just thinking about it makes me shudder. What would you do if you were in my shoes? I'd love to know. Nice. How would you stay so positive?
What?
Well, yeah, right, you know. If I can do this, there's no point worrying about something that hasn't happened after all. I'll conquer this anxiety and I'm sure this goes off without a hitch. They don't call me the songstress for nothing. Should we head to Brawlhaven where the festival's being held? Are you ready?
Thanks.
Thanks, and I've got nothing to fear with you there. I'll make this the best performance I've ever given. It's nearly time. So many guests.
Incredible.
I'll sleep with a real famous songstress for you.
Right.
Isn't it though? But look at you. You become quite the charmer.
Hey.
Always have been. Anyway, if the stage gets covered in Erica flowers, I'm done for. Today you're an escort and a bodyguard. If you see Myrta, stop her.
Oh.
Would you look at the size of this crowd, Lady Juna? It's unlike anything we've ever seen. Go up because I haven't said anything yet.
Excuse me.
I must apologise I'm not dressed the part. I thought confident might be the way to go. Come now. No need for apologies. You're beautiful in everything you wear. On that note, you'll be on street. Are you ready?
That's...
Oh, I didn't mean to alarm you, but I did see Myrtis in the crowd. She looked pensive. Hope she isn't planning anything untoward.
It'll be fine.
I'll take care of it.
What a relief.
You are indeed a reliable porter, thank you. June's performance ended without incident and was a roaring success, but as for Myrtis... unpardonable. Absolutely inexcusable.
Oh.
You had to shove me off, are you? You wouldn't be drunk on another scheme, would you? Didn't I tell you? I said I'd scatter Erica flowers like a flower girl at a wedding. I did get a basket of them ready, you know. They weren't even in season, so it's a real struggle to even get that many. I don't think I'm feeling it. Hearing this thing shook me to my core. Reminds me that I've got a soul too. I think I'm still shaking. You looked at the crowd, really see their faces, they're over the moon. It'd be half as many like this if it'd been me up there. I don't believe
I
it.
was in the wrong.
And for what's worth, I'm sorry about the dress. I bet you'd love to see it all proper done up. I think she's lying. This is goodbye then. I think I'll head home to the countryside. Give my regards to the songstress.
Well.
You see the crowd? Everyone looks so happy out there. This is what I do what I do. For if you ever see us smiles, the stage is the best seat in the house. I'm not an Erica flower in the sight. I'm on top of the world right now. Except for being positively parched. A warm beverage of my compliments, Lady Juna.
Thanks.
Thank you, so considerate. Don't drink it.
Wait.
Don't drink that. Silence, interloper. Hold on, you. What gives bumper into me and ugh. What's going on? You're right then. Glad to hear it. That man is mumbling about Santa's Melly's doing something or other. They just stand out in the crowd.
Hey.
Is your throat alright? Don't know, suddenly started hurting a bit. Metis, hey. Capra, come help us. I hope Metis will be alright, I didn't like that cough. That drink the man tried to give me, was I his target then, and Metis?
Juna.
You okay after all that?
Yes.
I'm fine, yes, but if it weren't for Metis, it's to think what might have happened. Well, why would you have taken a drink from a stranger anyway? Lady Juna, are you safe? Martis has come to you but she won't speak a word. Certainly not an easy one to deal with, is she? We also apprehended the culprit and seem to have failed in an attempt to ruin your throat. The water he offered you was actually a powerful poison. Goodness, no, goodness. I'm so glad that everyone made it out unscathed.
No way.
Oh no, Metis must have breathed in those toxins. What? That would mean that's why she isn't speaking? The authorities said the poison was extracted from Erica flowers and the antidote was created by boiling its own leaves. Still, you could know which leaves to pick. If the Erica flowers aren't in bloom, then the least will get any other plants. But I know all about Erica flowers. I could tell their leaves from the others. I know where they bloom too.
What happened?
Something the matter? No, it's fine. Well, actually, there is something the matter. I have to go. I have to help. I can't stand by as the person who just saved me wastes away.
Please.
Well, it wouldn't have happened if you weren't considering taking a drink from a stranger. Help me, please. I want to help Martis. I can't do this alone. Please come with me to help her.
It's just a pretty flower. I'll be alright.
Alright. That shit's getting high as fuck now, too. I dread the day I try to do a supporter request and it says Elegance 5. I feel like it's gonna happen and I just can't stop it. My elegance is still level 3. I'm so far away. Can't just take off right now. I need to sort things out first. I will go, but I need some time. I know we're short on. I return to the others with a downcast unit in tow. I have gotten support from Juno's devotees thanks to Juno's increasing faith in me. Pretty good. We're as prepared as we can be, and tomorrow's the big day. We're up against Luis, and this time he'll be ready and waiting for you. Surely you have reservations about this? No. Forgive me when I'm speaking out of turn, but is your mind truly clear of doubts? I mean to say, you've rejected a man who's not your true enemy. What? You attribute to call yourself a righteous prince. What are you talking about? It's Luis.
It'll be fine.
My heart's clear, I know what must be done.
Yes.
And I'm glad to hear it.
However,
I challenge you on this only because I think it's foolish to be brought to a standstill by it.
may I speak?
I do not believe Luis innocent in the slightest. On the contrary, in but a few months, they have slain the king and no combat besides. Is it any wonder that people seek to end his life? He has lived by a doctrine of power, and his every step has been in service of that purpose. He sealed his fate, and you, as a contender for the throne, should not waste time deliberating over whether such an ideology is fit to rule. Is that not so?
It'll be all
You are
right.
already in second place in this contest. Countless people have thrown their support behind you. Never forget that. Ainsman made a pretty good point. If you're going to take back the country, you can't let any self-doubt stop you in your tracks here.
We can't lose.
Everything we've done has been for this day. Let's take it all in and stick it to Luis, Farella and Grace and everyone we've lost.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
Yeah,
That's the spirit. All the pain we've endured will be your power in the end.
right.
I don't want a king who believes might makes right. There's no reason you can't be a contender yourself. And now that you've declared yourself the prince, it's not like you can afford to fall in your face in front of everyone anyway. It's time, chat. Time to fight Luis. Nearest apparently wants to make some kind of grand entrance into Grand Trap of the Sky Runner. Despite everything going on, that's his biggest priority. But I mean, that's exactly what we need to make this work.
Okay then.
Well then, let's get a 4 night's rest so that we're ready for tomorrow.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
It's finally here.
So we set off to the royal capital on the decisive battle of our lives. I'm a little disappointed. I've just begun to grow accustomed to the cold. I cannot say the same. Regardless, we've done all that we can. Here, let's say it's the part of our heads held high, yes? Nora sure seemed thrilled about arriving by the sky instead of teleportation magic. Why? All it takes is a day to get there from here. Let them city folks shaking in their boots. Let us meet at the runner once we polished off breakfast.
At last, only a day remains.
Whatever Luis throws at us, this is where we end it.
Between him and the Criers, he's certainly made a production of this. You don't suppose it's a trap?
Nah, he just loves a battle that'll make history. That's the bastard through and through.
Indeed. The man's in first place right now. Not much he stands to gain from subterfuge. But I'll admit, I have my own suspicions.
What? Losing your nerve, old fella?
Me? I'm ready to lay the bastard out. I owe him at least one solid whack in the face from Ardell.
You can start with one for Dell. Give him 100 for yourself. If he becomes king, the kingdom is finished. Maybe even destroyed from the sounds of it. Rella said as much too. About the country being overrun with hordes of humans. That might be his real aim. Though I can't for the life of me think why Luis would want that. I thought he'd made his name as this grand human slayer.
At the very least, we know that Luis will not wield the king's magic to save this land.
We have our own future we're dreaming of. For Maria and Fabienne. For Grius and Rella. We've got to win this. For everyone's sakes.
You would pursue peril.
Everyone prepared? Of course.
Great.
Let's do it.
Let's move out.
Good to hear, let's go. If you get a time slot, does that mean we can do Hulk and Big's final thing?
The stage is set for the
Oh no,
decisive
okay.
battle to take place in Grand Trad. And so the Gauntlet Runner takes to the sky. He does not return within the hush of teleportation magic as a mere wanderer, but with the fanfare required of one who would claim to be Prince. He is a boy no more. He stands now on equal footing with Luis, and his triumphant descent over the capital will finally make that known, whether or not his gambit is only a means to an end.
He's here! Wow! It's really him!
Welcome back.
Your Highness!
We're in the final stage of the game now.
It's His Royal Highness the Prince. We've been waiting for you. Go and teach that damn Luis a lesson.
Finally! This is better than any of the fables. I'm putting all my money on Luis to win.
Sounds like they're more excited about the spectacle than about the prince being alive. Still, suppose it makes sense.
But by the faces in the sky and upon the rock, we are squarely set in second place. Even with the gap between us and Luis, the prince has faithful supporters.
Though 'tis not truly His Highness's face wrought in stone, but our captain's. After all this time, I cannot help but feel conflicted.
Luis spares nothing for an old woman like me. Saint Rella spoke truth. We need the help of His Royal Highness the Prince.
He's the boy with a saint's blessing. He's got to be genuine. If the Sanctus Church's power is waning, should I take His Highness's side over Luis?
Even after her confession, they still keep her words close. I suppose no amount of past sins could make them forget her genuine kindness. Seems strange to say, but we owe her a great deal. Without her, the people would never have calmed, much less placed their trust in us. We can't let them down.
But looking around the city, some of the fervor seems beyond reason.
Your Highness, you can't stop at Luis. You've got to kill all the idiots who believe in him. They're not right in the head.
That right? You're the ones who aren't right in the head. It's because of stiff old cowards like you that this country's been spinning its wheels. Not ever getting better.
Then why hasn't Luis shown up yet, eh? Sounds like he's your coward, after he arranged all this too.
True enough. If he doesn't even show up after all this fuss he's made, everyone would feel like fools.
Probably going for another big, grandstanding entrance like at the royal funeral.
Don't care what he's planning. Either way, he's dead meat.
Save your fury for the fight ahead. But still.
Over there! His Royal Highness the Prince has arrived.
Whoa, and Lady Juna as well!
I say, nothing wrong with an adoring public, but this is getting more claustrophobic than the engine room. We don't want to get stuck. I'm popping back in the runner.
Let's head to the hushed honeybee inn for now. I'm sure Maria will be happy to see us back.
All the customers say they're on your side. I was surprised at how popular you are.
Have you been doing okay?
Everything was fine. Everyone kept talking about you a lot, so I didn't get so lonely.
I never thought Luis would be the one throwing down the gauntlet to you. If he'd survived, I'm sure he'd say the same. You'd better get some rest tonight. Come on, Maria. It's time you went to bed.
I wish we could stay up and talk more. Good luck tomorrow. I'll be cheering for you.
It's finally happening.
We've got to win this. For Grius' sake, too.
Victory is in our grasp. We once thought it impossible to save His Highness the Prince after all, and he now lives.
But without the king's wards, we'll be fighting on even ground. He won't make this easy on us.
The king's magic lived up to the legends. Capable of shaking the world itself. Every man, woman, and child has been at its whims for months.
Not the kind of power any of us want in Luis's hands.
But will this fight truly settle everything? By the spell's own rules, the throne will go to whoever wins the most support. Even after this battle, the crown's fate isn't set. We saw how the people's hearts have been whipped to dangerous passions. When the dust settles...
Whatever they make of it, we've come this far. All we can do now is finish our fight and strike to kill. Any less, and Luis will cut us down.
Indeed. Let us now devote ourselves to victory, and then worry of what comes after. We must believe in all we've yet accomplished.
This should be our last battle against Luis. I'm just trying to stay hopeful. Knowing how far we've come. Now you've awoken your archetype. Forged friendships. And taken so many burdens on your shoulders. You've really risen to this fight.
This is just the beginning.
This is just the beginning. We've still got a long road ahead.
True enough. We haven't even won against Luis yet. And even when we do, that won't be the end of it. But it takes me back. If the prince could see you now, he'd be pretty proud of you. Don't you think? I mean, you and he were best friends. Best friends. Wait, what?
What's the matter?
What's the matter?
Oh, sorry. I felt like I'd misspoke for a second or something. Don't mind me.
What?
Anyway, we'll make sure this is the end for Luis.
Something behind that.
Gotta report our victory to His Highness personally, right?
Level 7? What does level 7 give?
It's like I'm seeing the prince smile again.
Right. Let's get some rest. We'll need it come tomorrow.
It's been a while.
Feels like ages since I was last here.
So?
It really has been. The best way to get prepared for tomorrow is by getting some rest. And it really has been a long time since we're in this room. An insanely long time.
That man...
Regards to our aims, it seems Luis has had his eye on you for some time. No doubt he's been anticipating a showdown in the royal capital. Well, if he has to fight with us, a fight you shall have. We stand proud against him.
I got ya.
Want to start it on one-on-one, eh? Of course he does. When he comes about his power, if it has to be a duel. Speaking as his old right hand, I can tell you, the man's strong, terrifying strong. Can't afford to get careless. Right, bye, I'm going else.
Hold there.
Friends may be here, I would hope you'd seek permission before entering one's private quarters.
Now then.
Thanks to Rella, we won quite a sudden groundswell of public support. But Luis's supporters number many still. We're going to get more supporters to fight Luis and lay him low. How do you lay him low? Or is it lick him low? I don't know. What about downstairs?
You know.
All the customers are cheering for you. You've been a lot of bad guys already, haven't you? You'll win.
At last.
Takes me back to the royal funeral, but today we're more powerful than we were then. This time you'll defeat Luis and avenge Grius. No. Or have gone too soon.
It's coming up.
It's finally time. I'm most impressed that Louis will challenge us to a fair fight. Let this church bastard who keep everything in the shadows. We can't let Louis get anywhere near the throne. Charge him with our best foot forward for us and for Ella, who trusted us to do just that.
Make yourself at home.
Tomorrow's battle will be historic, won't it? I've readied your bed so you can rest well. The rats are still there. I haven't dealt with them yet. Oh, I didn't need to do that.
But then...
There's been many candidates for the tournament, but now there are only a conspicuous few who remain. Luce may be a strong opponent, but there are so many good supporters. Let's give this battle the best we've got and live up to expectations. Okay, we can't go out right now. I don't know why not. I don't know why we just won't let me go out. Alright, save, and then let's go. Let's start, let's do it. Maybe it's time to call it a night. Indeed. Let's go take care of Louise. And there it is, the 24th. The day of the battle.
At long last, my lord, our investigations have borne fruit. We know where the true prince lies.
This is just a diversion tactic to them.
Those loyalists who disappeared with the prince led us right to him. We found traces of their coming and going.
Where was he hiding?
Far to the west of the royal capital, deep within a forest said to bewitch those who should wander in. An old village, erased from today's maps. That said, against all odds, it seems that this place is...
The lost village of the Elder. Last trampled by Fortin's troops, sent to burn it to the ground.
You knew then?
I see now. To hide in a place publicly declared as destroyed. Quite a gamble. The prince was born there, you know. An illegitimate son, after the past king's heart was drawn to a woman of the village in his youthful years of debauchery.
What? Then the prince really does bear elder blood.
Fortin did not raise the village for any defiance of his scriptures. He thought only to eliminate an inconvenient heir, a threat to his power, before his birth was known. The prince's survival, his complete disappearance, this was the missing piece. Zorba, go and snuff them out for good.
Sir, consider them annihilated. I've been hoping for an opportunity to test this newfound power.
Now, the battle at the royal capital looms. I must begin my own preparations. If you call yourself the prince, then I will give you a prince's end. And I have just the spell to do it.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Good morning. Did you sleep well? Ready to face the day?
Same as any other day.
Same as any other day, I suppose.
No nerves, even. Huh. Nothing ever seems to faze you. It's quite admirable.
But you have to come back, no matter what, okay?
I confess my mind strays back to the royal funeral. Yet we are more than we ever were then. Now we have the power to see this through.
Let's get out there, thrash him, and come back here to celebrate.
Never thought we'd find ourselves back at the Grand Cathedral for the final showdown. Let's pull ourselves together, ready our supplies, and give him hell.
Let's head there.
Who's within the Grand Cathedral? I should go there. So make sure they have everything you'll need. Alright. No. You know what? I'm gonna teleport us away. I'll see you guys later. Oh. Who'd have thought, eh?
What now?
My skateboard.
Well, strange.
No, no. It's up the shop.
Hello there.
Yeah, I don't care.
Now then.
Take that shite. Where's this? Terrible. You got new stuff. Oh, okay, I see you. I'll take that.
Yeah.
I had a feeling that this might be yeah. But even so.
Indeed.
Good. What do you
Yeah, I'll take it.
Oh, nice.
I took up all our money. That's fine, we can get more. We have millions in mag. Let's see here.
Looking to sell, are you?
Wait, what? That's only 3. What the hell? Oh, fuck. Oh, whatever. Let's just try and get what we absolutely need then. This looks kind of boring. I mean, this is pretty good. You can have that. Yeah, nothing great. I got what we need. Everything I need. Equipment, Hulkenberg. This is better. A lot better.
And what is it you want?
Okay. Let's see. Max that out. Max that out. Max that out. Oh, I will buy 20 of these. Buy 3 of these. Buy 2 of these. It's good to me. Yep. We'll go check out the church.
All right, then. Let's head there right away.
Alright, nothing crazy. Let's see here. Okay. Let's see here. Let's see, fire attack. I'll give him this. Gold feather helm. I don't have a spare one. I'll just use this one, right? Yeah, it would. Pretty good shit. Very good shit. Oh, na 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 na. Reach against Pearson. Okay. This is better, I guess. Alright. That works for me. This is the best we're gonna get. It's time. It is more than time.
All right then.
Don't have money for anything else.
Let's go.
No 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 no. I'm good.
Will you fight for Count Louis?
No, I won't. What does the rock say, hey?
Hey.
Give me my mark, bitch. That's it. Oh, whatever, man.
Yep.
Let's do a save. I think this is as ready as I can be. I'll fight Luis. No, no. Wait, what helmet did Straw have on before? I think I had this on. Yeah. Yeah, whatever. I'll do it. That's what I'll do. Always ready. Let's do it.
Well, bit of a tricky situation. Can't exactly say I'm the tournament's official crier anymore, things being what they are. I mean, Sanctifex Forden and St. Rella are gone. Bluntly speaking, there is no tournament anymore. But like hell, if that's gonna stop me, as a lone citizen watching over the future of our country, you can look to me for the latest news on this upcoming fight. Woo! Live free, crier! Fight the power! Very good. Let's begin, shall we? The Day of Judgment is here. The final fight between Luis, military paragon and one-man army, and the boy who claims to be the fallen prince. The entire continent's eyes are on this battle, folks, and only one of them's walking away. Let's see a show of true strength, worthy of our new king.
Your Highness, you can win! Give Luis the boot!
Count Luis! Kill that imposter!
It looks to me like Luis hasn't even bothered to show at the royal capital.
Well, there's no way he'd run away from this. Anytime now. Anytime.
Whoa, over there! It's Luis's gauntlet runner! And so the leading candidate finally makes his appearance.
Luis.
The two titans of this race have finally come face to face. Let's introduce our candidates once again for this final bout. Our first candidate, Count Luis. Adopted son of a minor nobleman, he rose to fame on his incredible military merits, quelling domestic conflicts and almost becoming our nation's youngest general. Suspected of attacking His Highness, he was denounced and cast down, but his name has since been cleared, and now here he stands, closest to the throne. Then we have the Elden candidate, he who claims to be none other than His Highness, the Prince. Though his identity is uncertain, His strength is undeniable. Through his campaign, we've seen his team flourish, counting even the songstress Juna among them. The time has come to demonstrate his power. Will it be enough for this youth to take the throne?
I have to commend you. A lesser man would have run. This all began with the king's failings. He was an unworthy ruler, and his incompetence bred the chaos that followed. You, who claim to be the prince, what do you believe the people seek in their king?
The intellect to resolve everything.
Many would dismiss the idea, but resorting to force is never the answer.
Can intellect alone protect the people? In the end, words are nothing against power. Now let me ask you, my gathered people, what is it that makes a king?
Power! My Lord Louis, kill him now! Only the strong can rule!
Your Highness, show us your power!
Young candidate, have you or your party any final speeches before the duel?
We have only one thing to say. Wake up! Luis's fair world is barbaric. A land where the strong prey on the weak. He promises protection, but he is the very man who would see you slain. Hear this. Luis ordered my home destroyed by a human. Are we a land of animals? Or are we a nation united in the protection of the weak, in raising up our neighbors?
He's the type of man who will kill anyone who gets in his way. If you crown him king, I know the country will burn. Rella said as much.
People, do not let your hearts falter. I desire but one thing, a world without inequality. And I shall gladly offer my shield to all of those who follow this ideal. Those who do not, however, will be slain without mercy or regret. It could not be simpler.
I want that sword, it's so cool.
Equality means you will sacrifice the people who need help most. Then I deny your world!
So, you think you have the strength to protect the weak? Then prove to me these are more than empty words.
I want it.
Come then, and act your part in this showdown. I have a new world to build, and you will die in its name.
The time has come. We're
Is that
finishing this.
slicing through the ground?
Let's go.
Let's try this.
Right. They've got a new deep mass.
And then
No weakness.
let's try lightning. Not a weakness, but that's good enough. What about crushing fist?
Hold yourself together.
Hulkenberg, what are you doing, Hulkenberg?
Come, accept my challenge. What's happened? See.
Hulkenberg, you sold so bad. You sold the first hand so bad, Hulkenberg.
There is no escape from you. Well done! I shall vanquish evil.
Actually. No.
Samurai!
By the magic knife!
Alright. Hulkenberg. Okay, that was terrible.
We settle this here.
Right. They've got a new weakness.
I strike to kill.
Okay. That's not good. Dude, how many times are you gonna get a hit?
Get her some healing. Juna, are you okay?
I don't know how many times you're gonna like fucking take an attack, but
She knew you'd help me. Helpful as ever.
Thank you.
No holding back! The power of lightning!
By the come!
What if I try this?
Let's go.
And a bit this. Okay. And then it's half that. If you just circle unlock affinity.
Is that all?
Come off it, man. Alright. No, not you.
By the magic knight.
You hit this. And then I hit this. And then you do this again.
I owe you.
I'm obliged.
We can whittle them down.
It would appear you have the metal to defend your claims. Then I need not hold back either.
Oh, come off it.
Can you endure it?
Soul Scream is so OP. Oh, come on, man.
Hulkenberg's down. Someone help her get back in the fight.
I killed Hulkenberg, which is annoying. Where's that thing to restore? That's pretty good. Full heal. There you go. Going pretty low.
Good. Very good. Yours is a worthy power, one untainted by petty tactics or cheap tricks. However...
Oh, you're just gonna
Magnificent.
start the fight?
You truly have
Okay,
become
cool.
more powerful. But I would expect no less of a remnant of humankind. You're a survivor of a lost tribe, aren't you?
Humankind?
Because he's elder, you would call him a monster.
You should know the truth by now. After all that time I allowed you to spend on that pagan island. History, as told by the Sanctus Church, is a fiction. No doubt you saw all the evidence of a truer history. One that told of ancient times where the land was ruled by a far different people.
You mean the legends according to the murals and ruins from the temple?
Yufa! Don't humor him.
Shut up,
But
Stroll.
if that war between gods truly did come to pass...
Gods? How droll. They may have governed all things with works far beyond ours, but they were no gods. They were an ancient tribe unlike any other race now lost. Wielders of true magic. The modern age saw them called Elder, shunned from our cities. But in their time, they were known as humankind.
I thought humans were those mad monsters. What are you trying to say now?
Luis, you dog. Your lies will soil His Highness's name no longer.
You believe it false? What would I stand to gain from lies?
Elda are actually humankind? Why wouldn't I know that?
Hear me! His appearance as a boy is mere trickery. In truth, he is humankind. He is kin to the feral monstrosities that roam this land, leaving carnage in their wake.
He doesn't know when to give up. No one would believe this madness.
No need to distress yourself. I'll show you the proof. You, boy, who call yourself the prince. You will be the cornerstone upon which my utopia is built.
Utopia?
What about my XP?
What's happening?
What is him?
Witness the truth! Good people, you would know the identity of your would-be prince. Here he is!
Oh.
It's a monster! It's a human! It's going.
The truth of the humans is laid bare. They're no beasts, but another form of the Elder Tribe. Cast aside their guise with magic, and they reveal their true colors. He is no royalty, no boy, but a ruthless fiend intent on your throne!
It's not true! It has to be one of the Count's illusions!
What illusion? That's no prince! It's a monster! It'll kill us all! Run!
What has become of him?
It must be Luis's wicked magic. Yet, oh, the aura of Magla, it's exactly like a human's.
He's not!
He's a human.
Hey! Snap out of it! You have to stop this! Ah!
Well, well, well. So they didn't see that coming. What anyone needs was it too idealistic, was it too naive to win. Luis called it trickery, and even my very body.
Be not afraid, child. 'Tis not thy true self. 'Tis not thy true fate.
Who are you? What do you know about it?
In this moment, thy mind is disturbed, twisted by the power of that man. The time has come. Thou must face the truth deepest within thee.
What's that about?
The deepest truth?
Remember again thy true self, the purpose of thy birth.
My purpose. Took on a mission to save the prince.
An ideal world. Even if reality crushes everything I believe in, even if my ideals languish, I know I can trust you to see them through. It's always been that way. Whenever my life's been the hardest, you are always there to help me through it. After all, you're mine.
Twin brother.
Wake up! Wake up! Hey!
Are you well?
I had a strange dream.
Phew. You seem coherent at least. We saw you take on a terrible, monstrous form. We knew not what to do.
You had vast reserves of magic poured into you. It was eating away at your body and mind, but I've managed to suppress it. He may be back with us, but without rest, he will surely succumb to the spell. I don't know if he can withstand the same magic a second time.
I will not let you die.
It would appear the throne is now mine in every sense. None remain to oppose me. Your vengeance is at hand. Will you not finally slay the monster and avenge your people?
Shut up!
Unfortunately, the prince is finished either way. Both this imposter and the true prince at death's door, deep in the woods.
The true prince? You bastard! What have you done?
Bloody hell! Is that why he called us here? It was all just a bloody distraction!
Your part in this has ended. Go where you wish, but I advise you run fast if you would outpace your hunters.
Seize the monster! I don't care if you have to kill it!
Attention now. This looks dire. How could you deceive us?
I knew all along that filthy lowborn was hiding something. Monster!
We retreat to our gauntlet runner. We must find him safe haven to rest.
It won't be long until the entire kingdom hears of this mess. We've no safe haven left.
Gallica, we've only got one option now.
I'm worried about the prince too.
I know. We'll head to my home, and the prince's refuge. The Elden Sanctum.
But supposedly going drastically declining in number.
Count Luis has saved the country. He has driven off the human who sought to usurp it.
I figured something like this might happen. Not exactly this plotline, but in Persona 5, your popularity dropped massively at 1.2. I was kind of hoping they would skip that, but they like that plotline, I guess.
Count Luis is our true savior.
Sounds like we've got our next king then.
Might as well fall in with him. He'll keep us safe from any humans at the very least.
They'll be all right, won't they?
That boy is no monster. I'm sure they'll be fine.
Luis! What the hell did he do?
Stay safe out there, boy.
The flow of that evil Magla was surely born from Luis's magic. What a terrifying force.
I'll remember that sight for the rest of my days. But he hasn't got you beat yet, my friend. You can't tell me the fight's over.
Oh, it's dropping again.
Why?
What does happen? Anyhow, there's no time to waste. Let's set course for the ancient Elven Sanctum. Don't lose hope.
It was more of a defeat than it was a departure. They board the Gauntlet Runner and rush from the capital, as though hiding from the shrieking animosity of the masses. What more can they endure? There is no light to be seen.
A hiding place for the Elder Tribe. Wonders never cease.
We can marvel at it later. The mirror hasn't shown me anything for a while. I can't even see the room now, let alone the prince.
No. Just after we'd finally resolved the curse, too.
Luis's final words trouble me. We must hurry on.
At first glance, it is a simple forest, deep as any other. But the observant may sense that every tree in its formation is ancient and grand, bathed in mystical serenity. The name of this place is familiar only to the few who grasp the truth. The ancient Elden Sanctum.
Eddie, get down! Down! Eddie, get down!
Can you walk, lad?
That's a relief. Seems like the rest on the ride here did him some good.
Poor chap's even got me worried. I'll shuffle along too.
Hey, I reacted poorly when you were turned into that thing.
Did you?
I apologize. My
I didn't
mind
see
just
how.
went blank. For a moment, I doubted you. Forgive me. I should have recognized Luis's drivel for what it was.
I don't blame you. It certainly caught me by surprise.
And here's hoping there can be no surprises worse than that.
But what a sea of trees. If we get lost in here, we're never getting out.
I can sense a special barrier in place. Meant to deliberately lead people astray, too. A perfect place to hide.
Gallica, how fares His Highness? Does the Farsight Mirror yield any news?
No. I checked a bunch of times in the Gauntlet Runner. I'm not seeing anything. I'm worried.
Hurry and lead the way.
Right. Everyone stay close so we don't get separated. The village is this way.
I'm worried about the prince. His life is in our hands. He believes in a world where people can make their own future, just like you. He's the only one who can see that dream become a reality.
Hang on a second.
Oh, I don't want to check on the prince though. He's a bum. I used up like what? Two 200 HP all heal items and a 1 full heal license. It's not good. But whatever. This looks like... Oh, it's voiced.
Who are
My head's swimming. What is this place?
The royal flower? A surprise to see them blooming here.
What if there is no prince? Nah, I'm kidding. I don't know.
Something about this place. Yes. The flow of Magla is strong here. It is much like the altar of the dragon god. The Magla in the air seems to be concentrated here. What is this place?
Gallica, something the matter? Your mind seems elsewhere.
Oh, sorry. I've got this weird feeling that something really important happened here. Anyway, let's keep moving.
Interesting.
So here you are at last.
Why does it say shaded persons if we don't know if that's Zorba? Like, come on. It's so obviously Zorba. Swirl for beautiful white flowers growing in clusters. Before I left home, I knew what these flowers represented royalty. What did you do with the ancient sanctum? It's a good question. A very good question. And maybe we'll find out in the future. Oh, burned down. Oh, yeah, it's destroyed.
How odd. This place is clearly in ruins, but it doesn't look like natural decay.
It was burned to the ground. One day, a bunch of kingdom soldiers showed up out of the blue. Without so much as a reason. They made an inferno of the place.
But why? Why would His Majesty order such an atrocity?
Thinking back now, it may have been Forden who led the charge. I can't be certain. But if it was up to him, he would have done it just to purge the filthy Elda tribe.
Luis claimed that the Elden people were just another form of the humans. If he spoke true...
They're not. There's no way. Anyway, more than half of the villagers died in the fire. And those who survived were forced to hide in caves. That way everyone would think they were wiped out.
'Tis a shrewd ploy indeed, to hide in a place the enemy themselves saw destroyed. Yet, why did Alcest? No matter. His Highness is in this cave, correct?
Yes, over there.
What? That...
Acclama.
He draws no breath. Likely a stab in the back. I doubt he even had time to shout.
It's a slash, not a stab.
He was the associate of the first operative I came in contact with. He was a lot more skilled than those Sanctist warrior monks. But now...
Gallica, the cave is just ahead, yes?
Yes. It's past the woods, over there.
Then we move.
Enter to the cave.
I don't like this.
There's Michael that I'm sensing. I'm worried about the prince. I need to go over to the hideout on the lower level. I'm good, man. I'm gonna go back, look over here and shit. What's that? Ancient... Oh, Adrian's corpse. You have a chance to defend himself. Who would do such a thing? Good question. Those fairies? Yeah. I think they feel a little armed to just swimming on them as a big group like this. Let's leave them be and move on. So are fairies. Oh, another dead person. It's a fairly old chief man. It seems it's working to lay a body to rest.
Russell? You're safe!
Huh? My word. Is that you, Gallica?
No, it's a different Gallica.
You were His Highness's tutor.
I know but one red-tressed knight. Are you the royal guard? The Lady Hulkenberg? By the heavens. Then...
She's been helping us. Everyone here is a trusted ally. They've all fought to save the prince.
Alas. Oh, what a tragedy. If this reunion had only been a moment sooner.
Russell, where is His Highness? What happened? Is His Highness safe?
A few days ago, those detestable cursed thorns finally faded. I cannot tell you how long I had waited to see them gone. It was truly a joy beyond words. It happened before we could fathom it. A lone stranger, a loathsome figure came striding in. His Highness had only just regained consciousness since the curse's lifting. Yet, to protect us, he threw himself upon the assassin's blade. We were horror-struck. His Highness lay pierced through the heart, and we saw him breathe his last.
God, I'm glad he's dead.
No, that can't be true.
The stranger was a master of magic. None could match him. Of the Resistance's numbers, only I remain.
Who was responsible for this?
I don't know who the murderer was, but he cried his patron's name aloud as he did the deed. For Count Luis, from the moment he appeared, I believe his sole purpose was to kill His Highness. As soon as the lifelight left the prince's eyes, the stranger left, with only a smile.
An innocent boy, twice tormented in the clutches of assassins. All because of the family he was born into.
Luis, there really is no evil you won't stoop to.
Please, Russell. Where is the prince?
We've laid him in the prayer room for now, at the end of the cave. He rests just this way.
You're coming, aren't you, love?
I must go to him.
You're right. Maybe we'll find some way to help.
He's dead.
Ah, I'd heard a rumor that there was a boy candidate who claimed to be His Highness. So, that was you? 'Tis just as Cinderella said. You're no scoundrel. Indeed, you risked life and livelihood to see His Highness restored. Strange. Something in you reminds me of His Highness.
Something wrong?
No, it's nothing. Well, I will go before you to the prayer room. Once you are ready, you are free to join me.
I think I'll help Russell lay his body to rest.
You going to stay here?
No. I must bear witness myself. As his knight, I must.
Alright. In we go.
I'm a little worried.
Let's get to the prince as quickly as I can. The prince is in the prayer room below our level. Don't want to believe it. Want to see him for ourselves. Right, let's do a save right here. And away we go.
It's nearly time.
Oh? This voice. Early time for what?
Long have I waited.
Interesting. Well, I wonder what's about to happen.
Hey, you.
Are you supposed to be the group that's been shot from the prince? It's all because there are not enough Calamities before us. I'll get a closer look at you. Are you elder? I heard the prince was the only elder within the resistance.
Beg pardon?
Hold on, did you really come from here from outside the sanctum? What's going on? That can't be. Are you truly elder?
You must hurry.
Hurry?
The time has come.
I have come. These resistance members can keep on sacrificing themselves for all I care. It's not my problem. Guess I came out sounding a little cold. But I can help carry their bodies away. There's too many for that old chief to handle on his own.
What?
Right past the doors for living quarters. The good aim it struggled chaos not to be opened under these circumstances. You heard me? All year long.
All was for this day.
is still time.
Time for what? Gallica, is that really you? I was wondering where you'd gone off to. Oh, thank goodness you're safe. How are the others? The others? They're fine. Just a bunch of people who died. More importantly, Gallica, I took gather petals from that flower patch in the forest. What? Maybe later. I'm still on a mission, so I really isn't the time to. You've changed, Gallica. You're starting to talk like one of them. What? So weird. You're trying to be a person? You're strange now.
Hello there.
The prayer room is located further in. At the moment it's being used to mourn those who are no longer with us. I pray don't cause a disturbance. Well, we're gonna cause a disturbance, chat. That's what we're here for. I put the fun in funeral. Here we go. You guys ready? You ready? I'm ready. Let's go. Oh, there's a shop here.
Alright then.
Nice. People who brought the prince to this village called themselves simply the Resistance. They feared the name but spread with their existence. The numbers have gradually dwindled. After this tragedy, Russell's all who remains, hardly a resistance now.
Hey.
Russell the princes. Oh, Highness. You'd have forfeit your life in order to save ours. It can only mean that we have truly failed you. There can be no atonement, no penance to match the magnitude of our failure. The tree first joined the attack. I crossed past with the assailant. He walked right past me on the stairs outside. At the time, nothing that struck me as an unusual garb. Otherwise, he walked by so casually, it seemed nothing was amiss. It was only after I found it just to mask all those people. I tremble even now just thinking about it.
Hello.
Beyond the store is the place the organisation has been using as a hideout, or should I say it was beyond the store. Within the elderly vessel, the rest of them are. Obviously brought this on ourselves, but still, it's all so dreadful. Oh, I can actually go in. Oh. Numerous coffins are laid out. This many people, all at once. Just to assist the assassin. It's locked and the handle's covered by a layered dust. It seems that it hasn't been opened in a very long time.
Huh?
Wait, is that you, Gallica? You okay? You left in such a hurry, I was worried.
Well...
Sorry about that. We're not travelling. Actually, I've got this really important mission. Oh wow, it must be pretty hard. I can tell just by looking at you. I can tell you've changed a lot too. You're totally different. Is it because of this person you're with? You two are just like the king and fairy of legend. Legend? Yep, a long time ago there was a man who travelled all across the world and had a fairy with him, just like you two. One day that traveller became a mighty king and his fairy companion became as wise and knowledgeable as a person, so everyone called her queen. Whatever respect thing. That's the legend. Pretty similar to you guys, huh? Queen, huh? But wait, what did the fairy do after the journey ended? Did you stay by the king's side? Who knows? I don't even know if the story's true or not. But if you did stay, I think that'd be lovely. Are we like a reincarnation? The slab is engraved with a number of names. These are the names of all the Resistance members who have lost their lives so far. Isn't it at the very bottom? Arvid Alsus. That was Grease's real name, right? I'm sorry, Grease. Only could have gotten to you a little sooner. It's locked. Okay. What's in here? We can open it. Oh, this is where he was laying. I looked into the far side mirror. I saw the prince lying upon that very bed. Me now? I'm not part of the Resistance, I'm just had part of my own time. Did you saw the coffins outside? Old man Russell's on his own now. Ever since I was a kid, the old man's been teaching me much about the outside world. The adults all speak of the Resistance, but the younger folk around here are all generally grateful for them. Is that you? Wow, long no time to see. Oh, okay, because the funny stuff happened while you were gone. Your friend totally fell into a pond that was hilarious, and then get this. You're busy or something, you look tired. Talk more later though, okay? Alright, your friend is further in, I think you're late. Aha, you're all from outside, aren't you? Hey man, tell me what's going on right now. Nobody told me anything, they'll just say don't leave the house. I know the fire's are scary, but it's all too much to be hauled up like this. I for one have no intention of spending my life running between caves and forests. Can I speak to you? Cannot.
Oh, it's you!
Beyond here lies the altar of secret history. The sanctuary retells of the true story of our people and world. Can I refrain from making any loud noises lest you startle the fairies? Can I go in? Yeah.
Huh?
What's you, Gallica? Long time no see, I'm happy you're safe. A long time? Has it really been so long? Oh, I suppose you're right. Wow, I just didn't miss much. It's been several months, you know. 7 months? Oh my, Gallica's keeping track of time now, is she? What do you mean? A day, a month, a year, it's people talk. What does that time matter to a fairy? You're almost like them. I guess it's kind of cool. Oh wow, it's Gallica. I don't know why, but I'm so happy right now. Oh my god, let's play. What should we do? What should we play? I'm sorry, but I can't play right now. Another time, okay. What do you mean, can't? Are you really Gallica? Wherever though, when you can play, I'll be around. The mod depicts a scene from ancient history. The image appears to show academics studying a store of hidden power contained within a person's body. The artwork is entitled The Invention of Magic. Interesting. A wise-looking youth and a beautiful woman face each other in a familiar forest. Would this depict the sanctum? Upon closer examination, the woman is an elder. The art appears to be a blessing of the union between the two figures. I wonder when the scene is supposed to have taken place. The artwork is entitled Union. The mod depicts a scene from ancient history. A spellbinding city is depicted, filled with towering, futuristic architecture that's far beyond anything in the Three Nations capitals. The artwork is entitled The Era of Light. Depicts a historical scene from a seemingly more recent era than the others. A Lamar general leads an army. The soldiers are equipped with modern weaponry, including gauntlet runners and igniters. The artwork is entitled The Second World. I've felt more at peace than here. I've flitted around a lot, but this village and especially this place, it's just so relaxing. Don't you agree?
Oh, it's you!
Right, there's just this aura that draws us fairies in. Wonder people fall like you feel the same thing.
And yet...
The village sure does have a lot of fairies, more than I've seen in any other place I've been actually. Yeah, we don't tend to stick around in one place for very long, but I guess this place is the exception. Isn't it just like a fairy to fancy room we like and stay there for as long as we want? The mod depicts a scene from ancient history. An elegant capital city crumbles in flames. Large-scale magic is cast and dragons are let loose into the chaos. The artwork is entitled The War of the Dragons. The mod depicts a scene from ancient history. The city lies in ruins in the background, a testament to the repercussions of war. In the foreground, resilient survivors take up an agrarian lifestyle. The artwork is entitled Dawn. The mod depicts a scene from ancient history. Together, the three artworks form one large scene. 8 youths stand facing away from each other in a ring formation. At the center of the circle lies a corpse holding a flower. Each figure is from a different tribe. Perhaps the corpse belongs to an elder. All 8 have their backs to the body. The artwork is entitled Tributech, Birth of the Tribes.
What now?
Alright, so it's the same thing here. Yeah, it is. Seems like a very strong parallel to what's happening right now. Very interesting.
Now what am I to do?
Quite a state our village is in right now, so if there's anything you need, now's the time. Anything good here? Not really. Yeah, kind of mid stuff really.
Hello.
Stocking communities from outside the village is my job. Isolation or not, we're far from self-sufficient without the outside world. We do have some understanding of the goings on out there. All of us will listen very intently to whatever they report. Alright, that's cool and all. No door here.
Come off
I think that the elder considers solely trapped to the outside world. Perhaps it's reflected in the current state of affairs. That child is royalty, yet his life has been defined by tragedy beyond anything that I've experienced. To think that those who would see such a child as no more than prey to be slain, to look upon a I can't speak. To look upon a mere boy such as he and revile him, their souls are truly cursed. There's a few there I haven't spoken to. Well, this man-child woke up after such a long nap and went right back to sleep. You got it wrong, he's not sleeping. Why'd you look so sad? In fact, why's everyone so sad? Just play for a little bit and cheer right up. When this person wakes up, we shall play together. Alright. Oh, no. Oh, fuck's sake, whatever. We missed one person. We got too close. Oh well. No biggie. We got most of it.
No. Your Highness. Why?
I didn't realize anyone still remained to weep over this child. Huh? Gallica! You've returned!
Milady Gruide. It's been a long time.
May I ask who this is?
She is the chiefess of this village. The Hermitess Gruide.
She was kind enough to shelter the entire organization when His Highness fled to these woods.
I can't believe he's gone. I'm just some parapus orphan from the slums. I was never supposed to outlive any prince. Was he killed here?
No. It all happened in the bunk room in the back. We moved him here to the altar once all was quiet. I don't know if you'd believe me, but I received a revelation. Should the prince die, his body should be kept safe and still here until the rightful day comes, even if the boy is but a bastard sired by that despicable man. He is still Her Majesty's son.
Despicable? What, you mean the king? Wait, who's Her Majesty?
Do you know nothing of the child's mother? The boy was not brought across borders to us. He was born here, in the ancient sanctum. His mother was our past chiefess, the queen of our elder tribe. She was a flower amidst the forests, a woman of such beauty, grace, and kindness. She saved this child from the flames. And it cost her her life. Her death is on that man's hands. Like a piper, he wandered in and seduced the young queen with his idealistic tales. But he failed to protect his family and died powerless. The village was only set ablaze because the boy was in the way of the Sanctus Church's designs on the throne. And that insipid king could do nothing to stop them. But you see, this boy, His Highness the Prince, looks so much like Her Majesty. And so... You there, boy. Are you perhaps... No, it can't be. And yet...
Is something amiss, Milady Gruide? He is one of Gallica's allies. His loyalty stands with His Highness, and he has risked much in the prince's name.
Whoa! What's with the formal introduction? You were the one who gave us our orders in the first place.
Hurry.
That voice again coming from somewhere.
Are you okay?
The time has come. Here thou camest to the end of thy journey. This secret place was home to thee. Now, remember thy path thus far. Walk thy life's road and see it anew. I have been waiting for thee to overcome thy trials. Long have I waited for thy return. Know this, his life is not yet ended.
What do you mean?
What do you mean?
It all started on that ill-fated day when the usurper thought to extinguish his light. Before he fades away, recount all thou hast seen and felt, all thou hast gained in thy journey's course.
I look now to the past to see the roads I've travelled on this journey.
Gallica and thee sought to take the head of Luis, but thy efforts came to naught. So, ye moved instead to join a tournament to decide the land's king.
In the prince's name.
In the prince's name.
Though thy plan was reckless, thou didst win the trust of the people by the support of peers and subjects alike. Thus, thou didst declare thyself the prince.
It was all for victory.
It was all for victory.
After overcoming many obstacles, thou didst finally lift the prince's curse. Yet by the cruel machinations of another, the young prince
is no longer
He's
with
no
us.
longer with us.
Thy sole mission was to save the prince. Bereft of him, thou hast no further reason to live.
That's
not
true.
If the prince is dead, wert thy efforts all for naught?
His will lives on.
So thy resolve is yet unbroken. So be it. Thou hast earned the truth. He was consumed by the curse, and was taken by a deep, abiding slumber. Yet his soul remained alive, so from his earthly form, I extracted his soul, that he might travel the land in Odyssey. And thus, his stilled sands began to flow once more.
Are we the prince's
journey
soul?
hast taken thee far, and taught thee much. So now I ask thee, who art thou?
Hmm.
I'm the prince's friend.
Is that truly thy role? Clear your mind and think. To
I
name
am the
but a
prince.
few. Thy parents? Memories of thy youth? Hast thou any recollection of where and how thy youngest years were spent? Yes. Thy memories begin the moment thou befriend the prince. Dost thou suspect the reason?
I don't have a past.
I don't have a past.
As I said, thou hast nothing. Thou art a being of mine own creation. 'Twas Gallica alone who the Resistance laid their hopes upon all those days past. Thy life had yet to begin. All thou hadst, all that had been bestowed, was a memory. Thy mission to save the prince. Thy memories of youth in the prince's company, and the void enshrouding all else in thy past. All signs of thy conjured existence.
I have nothing?
Nay, the words of the prince in thy memory are unmistakably of his true heart. The memories gained on thy journey, the friendships made, the trust forged. These true things art thine own. All thy trials, all thy experiences wert to prepare thee for this day. To share the strength thou hast gained with thy other self.
My other self? We're the prince's extracted soul, I think.
My other self?
The trust and friendship I've gained has been there to support me. But the I came from nothing, I am nothing. But people stood by me, believed in me. And the same goes for the desire to help anyone in need. How is that attached to such a laughably idealistic belief this long?
Accept the truth, and thou wilt face an ordeal beyond any you have yet faced. If thy desire is instead for freedom, thou mayest still abandon thy mission and end it here.
Is that right?
I see. My true identity
So
is...
I bid thee answer my final question. Who art thou in truth?
I am the prince.
I am... the prince.
What is this? I feel a curious resonance.
Could this be? But how? Impossible.
Hey, what's going on?
What awaits us now?
Hark, life is not yet lost. Thou wert born apart from the prince's flesh, born of his desire to change the world.
We're gonna do a Scion fusion. Become more powerful.
In his stead didst thou travel the world. Thou didst support his heart, and became his living fantasy. That is thy true self. Thou art everything the prince sought to be, his ideal. It all began with the novel in thy possession. Drawn by the divine relic, Magla coalesced into flesh, and flesh coalesced into form. The form of an elder, as I once was. Time hath come. Awaken, reborn anew. No more the prince's dream of utopia thou wouldst chase. Nay, but thine own.
Scion fusion.
What? What is this?
What's happened?
Thou hast done well to guide him this far.
This voice... I'm sure I've heard it before.
Thy mind should now be clearing. Remember now thy true charge. He was never a member of the Resistance. The mission, the departure, was thine alone. And thereafter didst thou encounter him.
Who are you? Wait, what am I saying?
In those long ago days, he had just been born into this land. Newborn in form, if not in appearance, the boy needed a guide. Thus, I decided his memories would be thine. Thou wouldst share past and purpose, a memory so crafted to suit thee. My journey to the capital would not be made alone, but alongside him.
No, that can't be. He was there when we got our orders.
I never thought I would have to ask this of you. But there are so few of us left now. There is no one else to turn to. Will you infiltrate the military to deliver a message to our contact there? This is your mission. For all our sakes, you cannot fail.
No. But... I was alone?
By this choice, he might be saved. By these gentle, necessary lies, we could live to see this day when our dearest wish is fulfilled. As he traveled alongside thee, he gained both strength and wisdom. It is only by thy efforts that my voice reached him. He has now been saved. And so the journey ends here. Thou hast fulfilled thy mission admirably.
What? Wait just a minute. What do you mean, it ends here?
From here on, thy path is thy own. Choose thy own future for thyself, and may the fates smile on thy journey.
How do we make sense of this?
Is it really you? How do you feel?
Feel lighter.
I feel a bit lighter.
There seems to be no doubt. He is still himself, but I also sense His Highness within him.
Whoa, chill.
I need to tell you something. The truth is...
So let me get this straight. You're saying it's not a matter of our captain and His Highness joining together, but that the former was this disembodied entity sprung from the latter?
Then that's why he had no memories? 'Cause he didn't even exist?
I see. Finally, I understand the strange feeling I had sensed upon our meeting. What shaped you, so to speak, was the prince's will itself, a part of his consciousness. Yes, the prince's very heart. He was his soul given flesh. Perhaps the form we knew was one shaped by material magla, much like how the dragon god manifests beyond the vessel Dracadios.
A mass of magla with a will. Forget the dragon god. He may as well have been a dragon himself. Small wonder he awakened to an archetype before anyone else. It was no great aptitude for magic. He himself was composed of pure magla.
The self, as a manifestation of one's desires. Similar to archetypes. I suppose this is the very essence of magic.
You mean to say that it was not merely pretense to claim the prince's name? He truly was His Highness all along?
If that's true, this is finally your reunion with your sworn liege. Seems like cause for rejoicing, eh? Lady Hulkenberg of the Royal Guard.
But I failed to protect His Highness.
No. I am sure the strength of your devotion had a hand in saving him.
While all and sundry believed the lad had shuffled off, you alone kept the faith, milady. And in the end, that faith was rewarded.
Fate was changed.
Are you really His Royal Highness the Prince? Please, please forgive me, Your Highness. I failed you when you needed me most. And more, despite being a member of your Royal Guard, I did not recognize Your Highness at our meeting and showed you such insolence.
Imagine.
It never bothered me.
That's right, Hulkenberg. We've been through so much together. What could we be but allies?
This time, I will protect you. Even should it cost me my very life. I swear to it.
Finally, we've done Grius proud. We've really done it.
By the way, what are we supposed to call you now? I mean, how would you prefer to be addressed, my lord?
You can just keep, calling me Captain.
No, Your Highness! With all respect, I must object.
But this is no time to be thick-headed, Miguel. He's the one who gets to decide what we bally call him, so we'll listen to him, eh? What?
You, sir, should be begging His Highness for forgiveness on bended knee. You mangled the royal runner to your own whimsy, you lout!
Well, that is. I mean, it was all dashed useful in the end, wasn't it? A bit of clemency, Your Highness.
So much for acting same as always.
It's beyond belief. Not just that a child who'd lain cold for years could come back to us, but through such extraordinary circumstances. After so long in the curse's thrall, he could not even open his eyes. He may as well have been a corpse. But all this time, he had been on his own journey. It was the boy's dearest wish. He spoke of a fantasy of traveling the world, meeting its people, seeing its truths. And without him even knowing, magic made it real. He is a child of Elden blood and Elden legacy. All these years he spent in the village, he has rested near the secret of true magic. Perhaps this is how it came to be.
His was a fantasy surpassing fantasy. It became more than a dream, but a self-possessed force acting of its own volition. And now, reunited, Prince and fantasy live anew.
A journey to discover and reclaim the self, in all senses. No wonder he set off the custom igniter in the Royal Gauntlet Runner. It was the Crown Prince himself.
Even having it all explained like this, it feels like nothing short of a miracle.
I can only guess that fate had a hand in it.
That's right. I remember, I heard a voice. Guide him, it said.
Guarding voice?
Whose?
If you can't remember anything from before our journey, then we probably met after you'd only just... happened, right? I shouldn't have known you then. But for some reason, I was convinced that we'd always been together. I thought we both received the order to save the prince, too. Ever since the moment I heard that weird voice guiding me.
A voice? Lady Gruaday mentioned a revelation. Hold on, are we still being mystic and metaphorical, or was there an actual guide involved?
I know someone was guiding me. I just don't know who.
So a disembodied voice. Hang on. Come to think of it, that sounds a bit familiar for me too.
Hey, who do you think the voice belongs to? Any idea?
Sort of.
I have a faint idea, but I'm not entirely sure.
I think it's his mom.
Come to think of it, this place, the light coming in, they seem familiar.
I might say the same. When I first acquired this power, I had a vision of somewhere not unlike these grounds.
Does this mean that we've been guided as well?
Perhaps someone has been at your side unseen, watching over the course of your journey. I imagine all this comes as a great shock for you as well. But here you are, back in your rightful place. You have come to the end of your arduous journey and found new life. It is a life well won, grasped with your own two hands.
Chiefess Gruaday, we want to know everything. What is the truth behind your tribe, the Elder? We Mustari are also said to have inherited truths of the world before us. Histories hushed by sanctism. But this village, it is something altogether different. I myself feel a strange familiarity here. a lost haven underground, yet letting of the sky's light. Please, tell us, what is the Elder Tribe?
To know what we are, you must first know our history. Come to the altar room past the door. I'll wait for you there.
Usually I'd cut it off here since it's like 2 hours and 20 minutes, but I'm gonna keep going. Truly a miracle. Okay. I'm not gonna bother talking to them more again. I can't be bothered. I'm just gonna go. Maybe you.
Oh, it's you!
Yeah, I already know that.
Does this depict the Elder Tribe?
Elder comes from an ancient word, meaning only the Old Ones. It was an alias given by our ancestors to outsiders who visited the village in the distant past. As for our original name, you know it well by now. We were humans.
The human tribe. So Luis's words...
There is no human tribe. Tribes, as we know them today, did not exist then. We were all one people. Humankind.
A world united. But wait. The ruins on Virga Island. There's nothing left of the civilization today. Was it destroyed? Why? How?
A war. One that all but destroyed the world past. But its destruction was born of the discovery of Magla. Or as you call it today, magic. Do you wonder what they battled over? Without the divided tribes, what could they have disagreed on? They were racked by division. Over the abstract, undefinable idea of rightness. They tried to destroy something invisible, and destroyed only themselves. And any idea of absolute rightness is born of fear. That fear flooded the world, and gave way to war. And their age of prosperity came to be called the world before. The people we now call tribes were either born of artificial division for the sake of the war effort, or natural adaptation to survive the hellscape after.
Mantua was torn apart by fear and anxiety, giving rise to the traps as we know them.
Unbelievable. We've met plenty of people caught up in pointless conflicts. Given the choice, I know they'd rather live in a world without tribal division. And yet the truth is, that world's already fallen apart. More than that, it's how we all got here.
Such drastic physical changes would normally have taken eons to effect. Accelerated by Magla, however, it was only a matter of a scant few centuries. You understand now, yes? We, the Elder, are the survivors of the old world. Our ancestors fled the flames of war and thus escaped the ensuing divisions.
That means the prince. That's to say, I am a sign of both the old world and the new.
Beggars belief. It is nothing short of astounding.
Dog.
But then,
Making weird
why
noises.
do we know these monsters as humans?
By the war's end, both sides were consumed by fear. Their magical assaults escalated with each retaliation, until it was beyond all control. Our world became a hell. Rampant Magla distorts the body and mind. By now, I'm sure you know that better than you ever wished to. Humans are what remains of that branch of humankind that succumbed to melancholia. Broken, horrifying testaments to their own mistakes in the war of magic. Some persist, breed, and multiply as any beast does. Others live centuries of agony before their lives burn out. Even we do not know the full scope of their nature. Regardless, When the 8 tribes settled in this land, our claim to the human legacy was forgotten. To the people, the name only meant slavering, insane monsters. Therefore, we took on an alias instead. The same one by which we are known today. The Elder.
So, the old world couldn't control its magic, and... Wait. How does the Sanctus Church fit in? All this revisionist history to spread their magic igniters.
Indeed, what are magic igniters to you? Tools for the Church to shackle the people, perhaps? Or weapons that hide magic's true potential? Am I close to the mark? In truth, it's the opposite. Igniters are tools made to limit magic. Restraints made in self-discipline, meant to avert a repeat of history's destructive mistakes. The Sanctus Church of today is muddied by greed, but its faith was born of good intentions. They once urged self-control, and thus control of one's personal magic. At times, they preached we must close our eyes to the truth when it would only lead us to ruin. By this benign tenet, history was obscured, and the Elder denounced.
I had no idea. There's a grim irony in that.
His Majesty only hid his son's ancestry to protect him. Yet in the end, that meant Forden could attack the village under any pretext he liked, his motives concealed.
With all that said, you have now reclaimed your true form. The friends that stand with you are of different tribes and ideologies, but of one mind. As you are now, you may walk the path of the rightful king. The path of a modern world, where the tribes walk as individuals, yet with mutual respect and cooperation.
The sovereign's power, thou king to be, entrusted with the will of the people. To bear their hopes is to be their rock in the storm, and to face anxiety in their names. Yet, anxiety itself is not something to blindly reject or desperately cast away. It begins with a simple thing, acknowledging its existence. Accept thy weakness, walk forward alongside it, and thou wilt grow strong and true in its company.
There's weakness in people. I'm sure there are many would say that helping anyone needs is nothing but a fantasy.
And besides...
But realistic or not, I refuse to accept Louise's methods as the alternative. The weak and those who dissent don't deserve to die out, as though that's the natural order. Our true archetype. Study the prince. Oh, God. I knew it. I knew there'd be a more hidden archetype. My determination to challenge unknown is awaken the heroic embodiment of the prince. Let's do it. If no one understands me right away, I accept that. There will still be meaning in showing them my convictions in the fight to come. That is my mission.
That's it. I've made up my mind. I'm with you to the end, no matter what.
Where's this coming from?
Before we got there, this guiding voice thing told me my duties were over. But what am I gonna do? Just go, okay, bye? Especially after we've come this far together? No. I'm going to face Luis with you, even if it is scary.
Even you've got to cope with anxiety, eh?
I realized something in our travels. Anxiety can lead people astray. But overcoming it makes a person stronger. There's always anxiety in the unknown. I know what it's like to be afraid of something I don't understand. That's why I think it's my duty to help people face and connect with their anxiety. Is that okay? From now on, it's not about orders. I'm with you, because I want to be.
Of course it is.
Yeah, I want you by my side until the end.
Same here. Stick close to me, okay?
Well, we're past the worst of it. But the problem remains. Luis's dark magic. We've seen it turn the boy into a monster. And no doubt he can do it again.
A forbidden spell, turning sane mortals into the fearsome human monsters. In other words, a destabilizing magic, turning a person's magla into a snarl beyond control. This man named Luis. He may have his own past in this ancient sanctum.
Luis has been here? What do you know of him?
What do you wish to know?
Tell me about
Who
Luis.
exactly is Luis?
Every time I heard of his doings in the wider world, I felt more and more sure that Luis is from this village. His knowledge of humans, his skills in magic, his grasp of darker arts. They're all beyond a mere soldier to begin with, however prodigious. As it happens, a name does occur. Among those old families who perished in the fire, there was one by the name of Caradrius, a family of doctors, I believe. In an effort to better heal the ills of the people, they had studied spells much like the ones he now exploits. The details are long since lost to the fire. But if Luis bears our legacy, that may be the reason for his vast knowledge.
Wait. What about Luis's ambition? The vision Rella saw? Do you think he actually wants to turn everyone in the kingdom into humans?
There is no known magic strong enough to turn many people at once, and none that can be cast quickly.
Even if it was possible, I don't know what it would accomplish. But this is Luis we're talking about. Who knows what he's thinking?
What do you wish to know?
What is this forbidden spell?
The essence of magic is in the control of Magla. However, just as its chaos may be calmed, it can also be deliberately pushed out of control. That was what you saw. He whipped your innate magic to a frenzy and you were lost to melancholia. Just as the humans of the ancient war once were. In every age, the cause and effect are the same. People learn fear, become slaves to their anxiety, suffer, and thus, the power of magic is born.
Pardon me. You mean to say anxiety is the source of all magic?
Magla is a substance born of the heart, generated when one feels anxiety or fear. By certain means, it may be kindled into power. That is what we call magic. In this way, it is by virtue of the anxiety in our hearts that we gain the power to overcome it. Magic is a natural process, and anxiety is its invaluable, irreducible fuel. But in turn, those burdened with more anxiety and fear produce more and more Magla from their hearts. Without the willpower to face your fear, the Magla overflows. Uncontrollable by magic, it can give rise to strange and terrible happenings as it manifests, with the world embroiled in chaos. These outbursts of swollen magic may be happening all across our kingdom.
'Tis the answer to everything. The melancholia crystals, the beasts driven feral. The very land is erupting with the weight of its people's fears.
Hold on. If Luis's art is rooted in bringing out this chaos, then anyone might be next. He said he became a monster because he's elder, but that wasn't the complete story. If what you say is true...
Indeed. All people today are ultimately descendants of humankind. If Luis so chooses, he could turn anyone into a human monster. Yet as long as you have the strength to confront your fears, even this transformation may be defied and overcome.
But if he would turn people into humans, if in the unlikely event that happens...
If there is any motive for such cruelty, It can only be hatred. If Luis is truly from this village, then their fire would have cost him everything. Such unjust tragedy could easily beget a thirst for revenge, even if it meant wielding a magic that twisted life into something terrible, instead of uplifting it. Indeed, it seems the opposite of an archetype. A truly dark power.
I want it.
Who goes there? Someone flees!
That's him. The malformed assassin who struck at the prince. He's bound for the woods.
After him!
Alright. Now we have all the truth in our hands. Let's take a look at the prince archetype. And then we'll end the YouTube video here.
What now?
Heroic slash. Does magic light damage to all enemies. Okay. That's insane. Is this all offense damage other than light? That's insane. These are all really good. Insanely good skills. Real sword. These are disgustingly powerful skills. Do I have enough to max it out? I don't think I do. Probably not.
I found new power.
Come on, come on. I don't know how high I can get it.
New skills, new possibilities.
Let's see how high. This is a disgustingly powerful archetype. I'm gonna have to farm things to get this up.
Good. I'm still getting stronger.
Alright. I need that passive. It is such a good passive. We're gonna have to farm archetype XP crazy and just get enough to max this shit out, man. Because this archetype is insanely powerful and I want it. Hold on. 54. 66 magic. 61 endurance. 49 agility. It's already almost better. In every way. That is insane. We'll max this out and then we'll put this on and then we'll sort out the inherited skills. And look at it, it's... Look at that, look at the design of that archetype, it's insane. I'm going to get that shit equipped. Anyway, let's do a save. And then we'll end the video for YouTube here and get right into making the next one. So with that in mind, watching us on YouTube, don't forget to like and subscribe, it helps a lot. Follow me on Twitch would help even more. But regardless, thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye for now.